Auckland, New Zealand, our first guest was a founding member of the Walkers and Talkers Theatre Group in Australia. You know him best as Captain Crace and the voice of Pilot, Len John Tupou. Once again, Lonnie John Tupou.
Hold on.
Our next guest was discovered by a modeling agent while waiting at a bus stop in Sydney, Australia, and made her screen debut in Mad Max 2. Billboards once proclaimed her character Zahn as the hottest blue chick on TV since Smurfette. Film Pitch Black, her credits also include episodes of Hercules, Xena, and the last 2 seasons as the lovable thief Vala Maldoran. And know her and love her as the tough but sexy Officer Aaron Sun. And A Kiss Before Dying, but broke through with his recurring role of Sam on Party of 5. After one unintentional trip through a wormhole, he decided to do it weekly on Stargate SG-1. Ben Browder! It's a reminder that you may be on DCTV right now. So when you ask your questions, make sure you're, watching what you're asking.
We have to behave?
And be careful what you're wearing. I didn't realize duct tape was a fashion. I thought it was just for fixing cars and stuff.
Attire here at Dragons. Good to know. I was just going to turn up with my Q-tips on.
Yeah!
What's going on?
Where's the narrator?
Yes, in rapid succession, I basically finished renovating the house and had the baby at home as planned. Yeah, you were all very sweet last time when I was here, so thank you very much for your support. We really appreciated the new clean toilet seats. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I threw myself at the mercy of the kind crowds here and said, every photograph that everyone signs gets me sort of closer to being able to put in the budget new toilet seats because the construction workers have been missing a lot when they were working. True story. Now I'm potty training 2 toddlers, so it's sort of the same thing all over again.
You know how it's done now. So the topic today is 10-year anniversary of Farscape.
Can we have just a show of hands of people who have come to it in the last, say, 3 or 4 years?
Whoa.
Really?
All right, show of hands. Who out here has never seen any Farscape? Customer got us canceled.
And there's one down the back there as well.
Well, there will be a DVD set of the complete 4 seasons of Farscape released in November.
Yeah.
So if you haven't had a chance to see it all at one time, in one sitting, which is the best way to do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
88 hours of your life, enough coffee, you'll make it through. You'll have an opportunity in November to, top up your addiction if you need to.
And speaking of duct tape, it does feature for the first time Farscape Undressed, which a lot of people missed if they didn't see it the first time when it aired on Sci-Fi Channel a few years ago. You'll be able to catch it on this special DVD set.
Yeah, that's what we're talking.
And we'll be making another special, Farscape on duct tape.
Well, those model episodes where you run out of, budget. You can always sort of, have a suggestion from the audience. Duct tape and Q-tips.
The fact is Monday, live from DragonCon, Farscape on duct tape.
Is there other microphones for the audience to ask questions? Yeah, we'd love to. I think we'd love to hear from you guys.
No. Yeah, we need folks to come to the microphones. Where are you?
So what are you saying? We're not worth the journey about 10 feet back to the microphone? I'll save your seat for you. Don't you worry. I'll make sure no one gets it.
Ben, I want to say, go Tar Heels.
My roots are showing here.
I was going to say, somebody give you that?
Yes.
They're right
I have a question.
I don't usually wear this color of baby blue or powder blue.
This is a question for you and for Claudia. My favorite episode, don't know what season it was when you guys changed into each other's bodies. That was absolutely fantastic. I want to know, if you've probably been asked this a million times, but I've never been here, so how did you feel doing that? Was it hard? Was it easy? Did you all have a good time? Because it was so much fun watching.
How did it feel, Claude?
As I'd always hoped.
Oh my goodness.
My eyes! Thank you for that. They came and asked us, didn't they? At one point they were sort of strategizing about what would be the funniest, the greatest comedic impact, which would be the funniest combinations and how we should swap through and through whom. And Ian Watson was directing it, so he came and asked us for some suggestions, which is a miracle because normally the actors aren't included in the process. But specifically, they allowed us to improvise as well because it was such a mad schedule that we would find that the scripts weren't necessarily delivered in time. I'm sure you've heard that before, or we were trying to shoot several episodes at once with the second unit picking up pieces from the week or so before. So sometimes we would just be left in a set knowing that we needed to complete the day and I suddenly got louder. So we made up a couple of things, and we knew actually that it was going to get very confusing if we didn't have the prop that they ended up making, which had a photo of us. So they created that as a plot point that Crichton decided to create photos. Kara Pilot produced them, I think, the photos, and we wore them around our necks so that the audience and the characters would be sort of more on the same page about who we were at any given time. I can't remember much else about the process before we filmed it, though, in terms of they decided who was going to be.
Yeah, no, the producers, although they did have us record dialogue for everyone else playing our roles, whether anybody actually listened or not, I don't know. I was, for the most part, most of my dialogue was Rigel, so I got to go to sleep tonight listening to Jonathan Hardy in my ear. Not as much Claudia Black. Would have been harder to sleep with Claudia Black.
But I do remember we had to come up with that line.